Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. In today's vlog, I'll be sharing with you how I make my butter bread. Tasting nice butter bread. Thank you my returning subscribers, and if you are new here, welcome. Sit down to the very end of the vlog and I bet you wouldn't regret it. So to start with my bread, I got warm water into the bag. That was 1 cup of warm water, and added sugar and yeast, 7 grams of yeast, mixed it together and put it in my oven. It's warm oven. I turned it on for 5 minutes, turned it off so that it could be warm, and placed my yeast in there, yeast to activate. So that's my flour, which is 5 cups of flour, and I moved to my nutmeg, that is 5 ml, 2 tablespoons of butter, half cup of evaporated milk. I'll use 5 ml of salt or teaspoon, and teaspoon of vanilla essence of 5 ml. So I had sieved my flour into the bowl, then got that's 5 ml or 1 teaspoon of salt. I left some, which wasn't too necessary. I also added my nutmeg, sieved it so that I could get any unwanted particles left in the sieve. Then went ahead to mix it with my hand. I added my 2 tablespoons of butter. It's butter bread, so you can use more to your discretion, but I decided to use 2 tablespoons. I don't like too much oil or butter. Added in my evaporated milk, which is half cup. You can decide to use more if you're a sweet tooth or a sweet mouth. So went in with my yeast. You see how it's proved. It shows that the yeast is good so that it can help my dough rise. Then went in with my 5 ml of vanilla essence. Went ahead to mix the flour and everything in there into a dough. So once it was made into a dough, I transferred it into this processor, Ninja processor. Not just any processor, it's the bread making processor. Not every processor has this bread plastic part. So if yours has the plastic part, you can use it for your dough. So I knead the dough for 3 times. That's for 30 seconds, 3 times. Reason being that I want it to be very fine and in texture and nice. I believe if you try it, you'll get what I'm saying. So went ahead to also butter my bowl so that when my dough was done, I was going to put it in. The reason why I butter my dough or oil it is to prevent it from sticking, the dough from sticking to the bowl. If you don't do that, the dough will tend to stick to the bowl and it will make it difficult taking it out. But when you oil or butter it, it makes it easy. So I was just shaping my dough into a round form after it was done. Placed it in the bowl nicely. Then went ahead to cover it with a cling film. I then put it in the oven. Yeah, it's not on, it's a turned off oven, which is quite warm. So I went ahead to cover the bowl with a kitchen towel on top of the cling film. And after an hour, my dough was risen. So took it out and deflated the air out. Divided it into 3 pieces, back into the and put them back into the processor to knead for the second time. Second time being that, the first time I kneaded 3 times, but it was for the first process, and this is the second process whereby I kneaded for 15 seconds. This helps the bread taste so nice. I cleaned my surface after my dough was done, just took it out onto the surface. I bet you my surface was really clean because I was going to consume this bread. Then I just try to get it into a nice form. And then rolled my dough with a rolling pin. Sorry if it didn't look too good at that point. I was using my one hand and one hand with the camera. So I rolled my dough into the shape of the bread that I wanted, and just this is how I do it properly. If you want to see it, it's very simple. You don't need to roll it for long. No matter how you do it, I tell you to take form of the bread tin. So don't waste so much on trying to knead it, or it will look good after it's risen in the oven. So I covered it and put it back in the oven. I preheated the oven whilst the bread was starting to rise. So after 15 minutes, I put it in to bake for about 28 minutes. After 28 minutes, look at my bread out of the oven, out of the tin, looking so fine. This bread is delicious, beautiful, nice. Please try making your own bread. You will love it. It's really easy. If you face any challenge, get in touch with me. I would help you and guide you through. If you want me to have a live content to show you step by step how to make your bread, I will do that. I was cutting the bread to show you how the inside was fluffy, soft, and crunchy on the outside. If you want your bread to be crunchy on the outside, leave it in the oven for a little while, about extra 5 minutes. Thank you so much for watching to the very end of this vlog. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and put down your comment. Let me know how it went. Thank you. Bye.